Okay, 4.5 minutes to go. Try 4.3. Don't think I got anywhere near the front of that, but might be there now. No, I don't want it. Scratch that. See how quickly I managed to scratch that. Hit the 4.3, boom, it was in. So I'm very quick to scratch because I'm the first to admit that I haven't got a clue what's going on. You know, every trade I do is basically just an educated guess. So if it's not right straight away, I just want to get out, because this price could go anywhere. I don't know what they've fed this horse. And neither does anybody else. By 4.2, getting filled on it, getting filled on that 4.3. Oh, got all of it except 29, 28. I'm on the front for that 29. There you go. Got filled on it just in time. Look, just sold that at 4.3. It's going to be 4 offered in a second. That's the beauty. That's the advantage of taking. Scratch this. Yeah, that's the advantage of taking 1 tick profits. You say, oh, 1 tick isn't enough. If I hadn't have taken 1 tick profit, I would have had a 2 tick loss. So I actually made 3 ticks by taking 1 tick. And the less you're in it, the less can go wrong. That's the way I look at it anyway. The longer you hold a position, the longer you're giving it a chance to turn on you. Do you sell this at 4? Let's try it. Ready to scratch it quick. Try at 3.95. Got it. That was only a 0.05 there. You see, before I traded I got 0.1 of 200. There I only got 0.05 of 200. So I only made £10 on that trade. So the first one was 20, and then I made another tenner. Even though it was the same stake. Just going up? No. Just going down? 5 seconds to go, time's up. So I've got £30 if this horse wins, nothing if it doesn't, so press the hedge button. That divides that 30 by 3.95, lays me £7.59. So now I've got the same amount no matter what horse wins. And we go on to the next race. That was the 230, 240. You can see on this tab, you open markets, it doesn't close the previous market. Like, I'll open the 250, and what it does is it opens another tab. So I can see the price of the 250 there, 5. Go on 3 o'clock, 284, that's nice low odds. 310, 5, 320, 2s, that's good. And once you've got a few up there, then you get these arrows so that you can scroll along these tabs. You can open as many tabs as you want. 330, 5, alright, that's enough for now. Go back, here's that 230. I'm not interested in how this race runs, so we'll close that. Right, 240. Select your stake button down here, and that's the amount that gets submitted when you click next to the price. So I've got a £300 button selected there, so if I click next to this 310 button, that submits my £300 bet in there. Click on it to cancel it. And you can show the bets down here as well if you want. Right there. Appears in here as well, and you can cancel it there, look. Or you can have the graph showing. Right, 8 minutes to go. This number up here is a good indication of how your internet connection is performing. This is the delay in milliseconds that each refresh takes. It's the time between the application requesting a refresh and the refresh actually arriving. And that's the number of milliseconds that is the difference between them. So the bigger this number, this should always be coming in at, for me, at around 200, 300. But you can see it's up in the 500s, 600s, and I'm getting some higher ones, so that shows that my internet connection's not as great as it usually is, so sometimes my bets might go in a tiny bit slower. So that's a useful indicator, just to know that, just to know what's going on. Knowledge is power, Norman, as Reg Holdsworth used to say. Right, this is going up. I don't want to be the idiot that buys the high just as it goes doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Buy this. There's 1900 below me, so I might just try and buy it, but you can see everybody else had the same idea. And that was a bit too obvious. That you never get filled on the obvious ones. You know it's going up, but you can't get on it unless you just jump in a bit higher. But then the times when it doesn't work out, you're losing 2, 3, 4 ticks. You can't be taking a tick, take a tick, lose 3. It doesn't work. Right. Missing all this. Look at this, it's almost 4 now. Wow. I'm not going to get on at that 3.9 either, I don't think. You can see my internet connection. See that red thing up there? God, it's gone up from 3 to 4. I've not done anything. Aye, aye, aye. What have they fed this horse? I just, it's just gone up a lot. I don't want to buy it. I'd rather lay it. I refer to laying as buying and backing as selling, because that's basically what they are. Just buying and selling this. Do you? There's plenty to lean on there. I'll buy that 4.1 and see what. I didn't get to the front of that, I don't think. Maybe I did. I'll try selling it at 4.2. See, I've got both orders in. Getting filled on the 4.1. Getting filled on the 4.2. I didn't get all the 4.1. So, I'll use this net button. No, maybe it's going to come down to 4.1, because that 85 is the first. I'm first in the queue on this. The first 85 is me. There we go. I was going to use this to submit that 85 a bit higher, but I didn't need to. That's the danger with putting the sell order in before you get hit on the original order, is then if it does go the way you thought and you don't get filled in full, it goes up and you actually end up losing money because you're short instead of being long. But the advantage of doing that is that you get your order into a good position in the queue if it does work out. Right, what's going on here now? It's going down again. Where she goes, nobody knows. I want to buy this now. There we go. Paid 360, sold it at 365. Click, click. You can see that there. Paid 360, sold it 365. Marvellous. What now? Notice how when the price moves up and down, you just click in this central column and that centers the price. That brings the last traded price, which flashes here and which is also shown up there. Just brings it into the center of this whole display. But you can watch the demo video on the called Ladder Auto Center. That explains the Ladder Auto Center a lot better than that. Right, a minute to go. Let's try and buy that 360 again. No chance. No chance. Look at that. Again, that's the thing with trading. You can get it right and not make any money because you won't get filled a lot of the time. But when you get it wrong, you know, if I'd have wanted to buy that 360 and it had gone down, you'll always get filled because it'll go through you. You'll get filled every time. Right, try and pay 390. Getting filled. Sell it at 395. Bargain. 8 seconds to go. Time's up. Look at this going up now. So I've got £40 if it wins, nothing if it loses. So I want to hedge this before it goes up any more. I managed to lay it at 4.1 there, that 976. So now I've got 975 if this one wins, 976 if anything else wins, which you can see on all the other horses here. There you go. Marvellous. Right. close that one. What have we got now? The 250, 4.6. This whole ladder tab here, you can put any horse you want into any of these ladders. Like say I wanted to show Rainbow Fox in this first ladder, I click on its first two boxes here and that puts Rainbow Fox in there. Say I want Heart of Gold in the middle ladder, I click on any of these two middle boxes, puts it there in this middle ladder. Say I want Baltimore Jack in this third ladder, I click on these two right hand boxes and that puts it in there. And then what this is doing, the top three above this black line, this horse is what's in the first ladder, this shows what's in the second ladder, and this shows what's in the third ladder. But below this black line, these horses auto sort now. The lowest last traded price goes to the top and then they go down in descending order. So the best, or the horse with the lowest odds will always be at the top of this bunch of horses just below this black line. So if I want to put them back to where they should be, I want to put this horse in the first. This is useful for when the race is running, because then when the race is running, the horse that's doing best that isn't being displayed in these ladders is always at the top here. So you can just click on him and put him in whatever ladder you want. There I've put him in the first one. Now I know that this is the best performing horse out of all these, so I'd put that one in the middle one. And now this one, Charlie Tipple, is the lowest, and this one, I'll just put him in there. I don't really look at these two anyway. But yeah, there's another explanation for that on the ladder tab demo video. Just thought I'd point that out while we've still got a few minutes to go before the race runs. It's usually like the last 5 minutes that the race gets good. You're looking at it for the last 10 minutes, but as you can see, there's not much going on. There's only 20 grand been bet on this horse in total so far. You can see the amounts are pretty small. It's better in the last few minutes when all the real money starts arriving. If you ever want to place a bet at a different range than you can see in here, there's a few ways you can do it. One, you can just right click on the central bit. This dot here shows the range that you're in now, and you can just pick any range that you want. And obviously while your mouse hands over this display, it won't auto center, so you've got time to place your bet. You know, it's trading now, you might want to just put a bet in at 212. There you go, puts it in there. As soon as I move this mouse hand out of this panel though, it's going to auto center. So the next traded price is going to auto center anyway. Select bets. There's the bet there. So I've got my 212 in. So you can go to any price range you want very easily and place whatever bet you want. Again, that's more for in running. The price isn't going to move that much before the race starts, but that's something to do for when the race is running and the prices get a lot more volatile. Right, it's going up again. Every favourite's just going up in price. I don't know if any of them are winning or losing because I don't look at the results. And I don't much care really, but did you buy that? There's a few offers above it, look, so it's not going to go up easily. Or do you sell it? Or do you buy it? Got on too late there. Not near the front of that queue. But as it goes up, people from there might move their prices up, so I might shuffle to the front. It might turn out, it might end up a good position. Like if this turns and starts coming down, I might be able to hit that 5.1 or that 5 and then be in a good position here with my bid already in. Maybe. So I won't cancel. I don't think I'm going to get it right now, but I'll just leave it in for another second or two. If you can just shuffle to the front of queues, you're going to do okay. If I was to get filled on that when there's 1500 on there propping me up, it's a good fill. You're at least going to be able to scratch it. But there's 1700 above it, so it seems to be going up now. And the trouble with keeping a bid in that it doesn't look like it's going to get filled is it's using all your money up, like because the account balance auto refreshes all the time, so you can see I haven't got the money to put another lay bet in there now. Whereas if I cancel it, there you go, got that money back to trade with now. God, I've not done anything. Just missed this. Time's up. So that's just gone up a point as well, and I haven't done anything. Ay, ay, ay. Let's try and sell it quickly. Getting filled. Buy it at 5.5. Marvellous. Quick tick there. Press the hedge button. That leaves me £3.70. £3.70?